Good morning. It is 9 o'clock almost already. I'm not gonna film too much of my work day today because I'm going to a friend's house later today with another friend. But I wanted to show you guys, this is the shirt that I bought the other day. It is super huge. The arms are super long and the armholes are super big. So I'm gonna move the button. So I just put it on my arm like this, and then I just moved this over to where I thought it would be comfortable for me, and then I just used the Sharpie and I draw a little mark right there. So I'm just gonna remove the button from here, and then I'm gonna sew it on this arm like right here, and then I'm just gonna do the same on the other side. And they're still a little bit loose, but at least they won't like fall over my arm like this, hopefully. So I really like this. It's like pretty thick, so it's almost like a jacket, but not completely. This is my like super old sewing kit, which I got from my grandmother, I think, which means that it was like at least 10 years ago. So I don't have proper red yarn in here, and the black one is pretty much empty, but I think I'm gonna try to finish that one first. And then I would rather use black because the buttons are black. So I'm gonna do that while we're in a meeting. So here is a little close-up of what the it fits like after I moved the button. So it is definitely a lot nicer now. And then here you can see how much I actually moved the button. So it helped a lot. It's actually possible for me to wear it now. Hey guys, I am gonna fix my hair a little bit because this color, I am tired of it. So I don't know how neon this is going to go because some of the pink is still pretty bright. But we'll see. I'm also probably gonna have to go over with a darker green over the top here, which is fine. I'm also going to dye over the black, but that's not going to be today. I don't care if there is a little bit of black in the pink, as long as there isn't any pink in the black, because I need the pink to go green. Okay, so I have this bowl. I'm gonna put this entire container of the Toxic UV color from Crazy Color. And then I'm gonna put some shampoo in this. And yes, I did mean to say shampoo in case you were wondering, because I'm not gonna dye my hair completely because I'm only on my lunch break. I don't have time for that. So I'm just gonna shake it up, get as much color as possible out of this, and then I'm gonna pour this as well in here. This camera is so much easier to work with in the bathroom because it doesn't take up so much space. I can just sit it on top of the shelf thing. Okay, so here we go. It is pretty liquid, but that's okay. And then I'm gonna take a spray bottle with water and I'm gonna wet my hair because we're essentially going to be using the color as a shampoo. So I might actually add a little bit more shampoo in there. I don't know if I need it though. And then you can also do this in the shower, obviously, but I wouldn't be able to show you guys. So I'm making my entire floor wet instead. And you don't need it to be like super dripping wet, but just like towel dry or just trying to squeeze as much water as I can out of my hair so that it doesn't just completely dilute the color too much. And then I'm just gonna apply the color as it is to my hair. And I'm not using gloves either, so you can use gloves if you want. I honestly just can't be bothered. So you see that it goes like foamy when I rub it like shampoo would. That's what we want. And when you can rub it like shampoo, it's also a lot easier to spread into the hair. You can also go through, just look at your hair and see if it's turning green or if it's not. I don't know if this green is dark enough. I have a darker green as well that I can use. I'm planning on using that for my roots no matter what, but I was hoping this was going to be dark enough for the most part, but I don't think it is. And the thing with this, when you're working it into your hair this way, you don't really need to let it sit in your hair in the same way. So if I'm just peeling off the color, you can see that it's kind of going green. Some of it is darker, some of it will also probably be gray if the green and the red or pink tone is the exact same color. And then when you mix it with shampoo, my experience is also that it's going to be easier to take off clothing. It's going to be easier to take off any like furniture or sink or anything like that that you might get it on. So I'm just gonna run all of this off my hair. Obviously you will also need to actually like dye your hair, not dye your hair, wash your hair out. So this is the darker green. I'm gonna add some of this into the lighter one. We have a darker one. This is also a little bit thicker. And you can see here that the pink on top is still very much vibrant. And then I just have one of my like hair dye towels. Just gonna grease out some of this too, just so that I don't have to do the entire wash my hair out before I do the darker color. So you can definitely see that it is lime green in some places, but it's not really dark enough. So I'm just gonna make sure that I don't get any green on the sink. And then I'm just gonna do the same with this one. I'm gonna add a little bit more shampoo. Such a pretty color. And it's thicker, it's also easier to work with. going into some of the darkest. Up at the top here. This does not have any shampoo in it. Okay, so I finished putting everything in my hair, and I'm gonna just let it sit a little bit because I used this without the shampoo as well, just so that I can get this pink to be covered, because I would like to not have pink roots. And there was a little pink strand there, so I'm just covering that up as well. So yeah, I'm just gonna let it sit for probably like 10 minutes, and then I'm gonna go into the shower and take this out. I also have wonderfully stained hands right now, so I'm gonna just use some body scrub and just get that off. And I'm gonna get some, or I'm gonna import the footage into Premiere from yesterday, because I have to edit that too, because I have to leave at like 4:30 when I finish work at 3, so I have a busy lunch break today. And I chose to use most of it on this priorities. I'll talk to you guys later. Obviously, I'll show you the result when it's done. So Mary's got me this blacklight flashlight a while ago, and I just want to see if it works, because the lightest green is supposed to be UV reactive. So I'll just turn off that and turn off this. It works on the lighter parts, not on the darker ones, obviously. I don't really know how well you can see it, because I don't know if you just see the light, but I'm like glowing. It did go actually lighter green than I thought it would when I added all of that dark green. It's kind of like a muddy, swampy green, but honestly, I don't really mind. There is still like some reddish pink up here. It's not as pink as it was anymore. It's more of like a brownish red. So I'm just gonna go over this at some point and just even it out. Just remove the red tones and get it green like everything else. So I'm just gonna use some of the leftover green that I had and add some black to make it dark enough so that I'm sure that this is gone. And then I'm also going to be doing the black side again, because it's starting to get a little bit green at the top and a little bit blue in the lengths. And I want to even it out a little bit. So yeah, I'm just having one of these protein shakes as a lunch. I actually should eat my leftovers from yesterday though, so maybe I'll do that instead.
Make guacamole.
We're at Evelyn. We're gonna make some taco and drink some wine and some drinks.
I'm gonna make some guacamole.
So we have a selection.
Ja, gratulär.
Ja, det We have snacks.
All of the stuff. Food, I'm hungry.
And then we have dog. Hi, brother. And she's so much smaller than last time. Hi.
He's the fluffy dog. Not fluffy anymore. No, not fluffy anymore. The skinny bitch. Yes.
I'm not fat, I'm fluffy. Which is very accurate for her. Oh, look at the tail. Thea.
Det er Ventas-fiks der.
Hørte du godbit nå? Ja, hørte du godbit?
Ventas-fiksen, den gule posen. Den.
Hvis man ikke har hund, så vet man ikke hva Ventas-fiks er.
Den.
Hva er det de driver med? What are they doing? Yeah, what are they doing? Oh,
Var det godt? Yum, 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 yum. It was so nice. Are you happy with the new camera?
Sometimes, mostly,
Okay.
but it's like the image stabilization. Sometimes it's not doing exactly what I want,
Oh.
and I don't know if it is because it's just new to me,
Okay, yeah.
or if it's the camera not doing what I want.
I understand.
But I'm gonna keep it because it's small and handy, and it's
Yeah,
like
it's super
super
small.
easy. And then you can like just press this twice, and then it resets itself, and then 3 times, and it flips around.
Oh, wow. That's... Hey. Wow, I look tired.
So it's super handy, and it also has face track, so if you move side to side, it follows.
I have my Christmas sweater on. Hey.
So it's really neat.
Yeah.
Like,
It's really cool.
yeah, it tracked her face, so it just follows wherever her face is.
And with no face.
And then if you recenter it, it will like take time to reset itself to the middle.
Oh. Oh, wow, I look so tired.
It's food time.
What was that? It's right for the monster.
So we have gluten-free, vegan, and regular selection. We have everything. We have wine.
We have a
This table is just full.
So much food.
Da kan jeg ikke ta på. Jeg har ikke lyst på noe heller, ikke sant? Hvis jeg bare...